Hi, this is Mark Brown from Pocket Gamer with a PG First Play look at Joe Danger Infinity, an endless runner of sorts based on Joe Danger Touch, which came to iOS last year. You might have remembered. It was the auto runner take on the Joe Danger Xbox 360 PlayStation Network game, and it was pretty awesome. We gave it a good review. It just missed our Game of the Year list, I'd say. Just sort of fell off the end there, but it was good fun. And this sequel is kind of more of the same, but some new things to play with, some new toys. A lot of the game is kind of the same. Joe drives by himself, and you're left to just do jumping by holding and letting go of the screen, messing up, things like that, doing wheelies and jumping over barriers. It's based on Joe Danger, the action figure, which doesn't exist, but if it did, I'd definitely buy one, and other such toys. Everything is very small, kind of like Micro Machines, so we just played in the game room where everything is kind of made out of felt, and there's snooker balls and poker chips everywhere, and we just got a Gumball token, which we will put in Mr. Gumball, or King Gumball, something like that. Do that, and what have we got? 1,000 coins, handy, which we can use to buy new characters, new vehicles. And everything is done in centimeters. Here's where the infinity part comes in. If you just don't press anything, the game just keeps on going, level after level. It's about 100 levels. It will just keep going. So that's kind of why it's an endless runner, but also kind of not. Though I do kind of wish they'd just put in an endless runner mode, you know, like literally endless and randomly generated. But never mind. This is that's kind of what I assumed this game would be, but it's definitely not. It is another full-on Joe Danger game with all of the crazy difficulty and the kind of exacting timing and jumping, and something very difficult to play while you're talking about it, and getting those pro medals by getting 3 different challenges on each level and having to do them all at the same time. So I didn't get all those perfects, so I messed one up. And it's got different vehicles this time, not just a bike. So we go into our vehicles. So you've got like the classic bike, just does, biking, driving, going along. But you also got the firework, which won't slow down if it drives over sticky substances. The little Jeep guy, which crashes straight through barriers, things like that. There's a plane and a duck and all sorts. Little hover bike that goes right over spikes, very handy. You can unlock them on certain tours as you get through the game. You can unlock them now for money. This one costs 100,000 coins. That would be £2.50. So, whatever you think of in-app purchases, at least they're not crazy expensive if you do want to upgrade this stuff, unlock this stuff, immediately. You're not going to be paying hundreds of pounds in this game. It is a full-priced game. Well, I say full price, it's like £3. Full price for iOS. You can also change Joe. It doesn't do as much to change the game, but it does sort of boost your score in different ways. So you've got ones from the Joe Danger the movie. You've got these guys. You've got more characters from Joe Danger the universe. I don't know. And then you've got these toys, which are quite cool. There's like kind of looks like a Surfbot from Mega Man, but he's actually a crash test dummy. This guy is a sort of mix of Playmobil and Technic and Lego and Meccano, maybe. Here's a wind-up knight, which I believe is a Sega Saturn game, but apparently he's also a knight. Here's one of those little green army men from Toy Story that gets melted in under a microscope, and here's a Transformer. Hello. Or maybe a Gundam, I don't know. Let's do a bonus level. So these are always fun. These are very different, actually. I'd say the bonus levels introduce the most interesting mechanics. A lot of the stuff in the main game has kind of been done before. This actually has been done completely before. But I've had things where I've been shot at by helicopters and I had to shoot down a UFO. I keep missing all these coins. So a lot of the mechanics are kind of borrowed from the first game. You've got spikes. You can swipe in midair to make a the track, change lane on the track. You've got fans, that sort of stuff. You've got all these tricks you can do in midair, and you've got the wheelies. So it's a lot of stuff has been borrowed from the first game, but there is some new stuff in here too. But it is an interesting idea, this whole just keep on going. Stop, don't get in the way of the player. Just let them keep going. That's cool. So if we just let it go, you can see a little loading bar down there. Goes into the next level. I think it's cool. Let's do one more level. I'll show you how awesome I am at this game. I think I got everything in the first game, or maybe I didn't. I seem to remember there being some annoying thing with the microtransaction stuff in it, where I had to unlock a guy who was extremely expensive, and I didn't want to do the grinding. I definitely didn't want to pay, and so I didn't actually end up doing everything in the game. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, literally a year. So I can see myself, however, doing everything in this game too, just like I did in the first game, because it's just fun. It feels really nice. The levels are just like very short, and like that one took like seconds. You're in and out. You're beating your friends in high scores and leaderboards. That's cool though, you know, if you go and just buy a very expensive car. But it's all about these pro medals. Getting all 3 medals in one run gets you the pro medal. Getting all of those is where the real addiction comes in. So look forward to me getting all of those. Another gumball, let's see what we got. That's the last thing we'll do in this video. 1,000 coins. Sometimes you get new characters, mostly you get 1,000 coins. And that's Joe Danger Infinity. It's out tomorrow for iPhone and iPad. It is £2, maybe £3. I can never remember the prices of these games. Just go to pocketgamer.co.uk/internet. That's not it, just Pocket Gamer, and you'll find the price of this game and other things. Probably a full review tomorrow on Thursday. So thanks for watching, and goodbye forever. Never doing one of these again. This is terrible.